You know, upon making this video, something interesting just happened. I ran into some cows that escaped off of a farm, and I called the police and I went back to go block them off, man, because that's a lot of money. That is tons of money per cow. So I didn't want the man to lose that, to go in the woods and everything else like that and have to chase him down. So I put my car in the middle of the street and I started honking and I pushed him back to the farm. So the police and I were laughing and joking, and I decided to put it on Facebook Live. And he said, "Oh no, we're not going to put the flashlight on. At least we get 5 people watching us. Can I get 5 here? Can I get 5 here?" But then he said something that was funny. And the reason why it was funny was because it was kind of true. But then at the same time, it was kind of a sad thing. And he said to me, he said in the video, he said, "I bet you if we were kicking you, we'd get way more than 5 likes." That was kind of like a damn moment. Not because he was trying to be a butt about it, but he was just trying to be funny and he was telling the truth. It is way easier to get eyes on things when things are going wrong versus when things are supposed to be going right and it's a time to build. It is way easier to get people to drink from your well when things are bad versus when things are right for righteous causes. And that's the thing that I had to deal with whenever I'm trying to talk to people about something positive. You know, when you got the numbers, it's like a little bit easier to deal with. Or when things are of immediate gratitude, it's easier to respond to. But when it's necessary to do something for the sakes of our future, it is so hard to get the eyes and the ears on it that you need to actually get anything done. And to me, that's a sad, sad situation. Because in the end of all things, this is the decision that it's going to take to make your lives better totally. But you're not interested. And we should understand that we need each other more so that we can have better, versus trying to seek action for something that your butt hurt over, which you should be butt hurt over in many cases. But there should have already been other situations that have occurred, already choices that have been made way long before that incident, so that if you are butt hurt over something, you can solve it quickly. You know, something happened today that really irks me, because on Facebook, I see black people all the time making hateful comments, and I see Caucasians all the time making comments about threats about killing us and where we should be and monkeys and all that other stuff. But I be damned if I post something for the sakes of building up something for everybody to go forth in a positive manner, and Facebook censors me and acts like they didn't censor me. That burns me. And if it wasn't for me continuously tagging Facebook in posts, Facebook would not even try to comment on anything remotely towards the whole fact of the matter that they censored me today. That burnt the crap out of me. And I mean, I don't know, man. It's easier for people to seek out things that they don't like, which are truth, versus them dealing with the problems in the world, which are truth, and ending the issues that cause the problems in the first place. But hey, like the guy said, a video of police brutality can get millions of views and millions of derogatory things, and in a lot of cases it should, for the sole purpose though of building something to which you don't need the police out there in the first place. to building something to where your children are less likely on the street in the first place, to build something so that when something does go down, you have a solidary voice. I mean, what's so hard in understanding that? Makes no sense. But we could keep complaining about what's going on in the world. We can keep arguing about things that go on in the world. Or we could build something that showed that despite what's going on in the world, we can all come together and do what's best for all people that we deal with. We could do something that's best for our community. We could do something that's righteous for our kingdom. But talk is cheap, you know? To be honest with you, I deal with a lot of people that it's kind of a, if it's not my way, it's the highway kind of thing. And, you know, maybe one of my friends was right. He said, I'm just not meeting the right people, but people are doing things and are getting things done. Maybe when I find people that do it for the sake that we exist, I'll be a lot more joyful. But on another note, I enjoyed making sure that that man did not lose those cows. I enjoyed making sure that nobody hit those cows and destroyed their vehicles because of the fact that they were going too fast to see what's going on, because those cows were in the middle of the street. And I'm glad that we got some laughs out of it, and that tonight police being out on the streets wasn't about kicking me all over the place. It is what it is. Much love, regardless of whether or not you understand.